Welcome everybody, it is Claudia and this is Patchwork with Claudia. Today we are working on the Susannah block. To make this block we will need 4 squares 3.5 inches color A, 4 squares 3.5 inches color B, and 4 squares 3.5 inches color C for the outside part of the block. To work in the middle part of the block we will need 2 squares 4 inches color A and 2 squares 4 inches color B. So let's see how it works. I already cut all pieces of my block. We begin making the half square triangles, that is the middle section of the block. To do that, we draw a diagonal line and a 1/4 inch of each side of that line. We draw another line. We are going to sew on those lines and we are going to cut in the middle line. So let's do it. So I take my dark fabric and put on the top of it my light fabric, that is the one that I draw the lines. I'm going to line them very well and start sewing. I already have the first one here. So I need to press and cut. We need to do the same with the other 2 pieces. I already joined the 2 4-inch squares of fabric A with the 2 4-inch squares of fabric B. I already pressed the fabric. Now it's time to trim all 4 pieces because they need to measure 3.5 inches. So let me remove these 3 here and let's do one by one. Do it this way. All of them need to measure 3.5 inches. So let's trim them. Oh, this one didn't get out. Oh yes, a little piece there that doesn't want it to come out. Now it's better. Now let's do again on the other 2 sides and make sure that they measure all around 3.5 inches. So this is what we get. I need to do the same process with the other 3. Now we have all sections here to start assembling our block. I already laid out it the way that it will be. So it's time to start sewing all the rows together. So as always we start on the top, sewing here, here, and here. Then we join the second row in these areas. Then the third row, and finally the fourth row. Then after that, we press and start sewing horizontally. So let's start sewing. As I mentioned, we are going to start sewing row by row. So let's start it. We use a 1/4 inch seam allowance. We line our fabrics and start join the rows. Now here let's go with the second row. Now let's get back to the first row and let's again, I will put this one here and then this one this way, and then I join the two parts. We need to be very careful that we don't twist the pattern, any of the sections, so we don't change the pattern. Now it's time to join these two. Let's start with the third row. Continue with the third row. And let's see what I have here. This part is from the second row. This one is our top row that goes this way. And then let's get it this one to make this part that goes this way and goes here. Let's see, it goes here this way. Yes. So now join these two. We nest here the seams so the corners match. Now let's join the fourth row. These last two. Now it's time to join here this part. So here we have the second row, and now let's organize the third row to see how it goes. So here I do this way, and here I do this way. So let's join these two. Let's join these two. So let's again nest here our seams, so we can join these two. And continue sewing. Something is going on here. That's better. And now let's join the last row. So let's put it here again. So we go here, that goes this one this way, and this one goes this way. So if you see here in the top and in the bottom, the colors in the middle go on the opposite way. So let's sew this one and see what we have. So let me see, this one goes this way and this one goes this way. So as we can see, our pattern is, the rows are ready. Now we need to press the seam allowance and then we can join all the rows. We have all 4 rows ready. We press them, and then what we need to do is lay out the block again as I have here. So now it's time to join the rows. I am going to start by the first and second row. So the first thing that I'm going to do is nest the seams here. Together I need to nest the seams, and I will use pins to hold the fabric, so I get all the points and all corners match very well. So I will do here again. Now I will do the same process here. I will nest my corners, nest my seam allowances so my corners match. And let's do here. And we hold the fabric with some pins for get better lined corners. So let's start sewing again. Join this. I have those ready. Now let's start sewing the other side. I organize my seams to know. So let's see what we have so far. So let me open, I have here, you can see it. And then let's open this side. I have here. Now I'm going to join these two halves and our block will be done. So let me start here again. I need to nest in the seams. I am going to help myself with pins again. Let's see here in the middle. And this is the last part. Let's organize here well. And let's continue sewing. Let's remove this. And also this thread too. Let's see it. So here is our block. Now it's time to press it and it will be done. Here is the Susannah block. The final block is 12.5 inches. I invite you to practice it, and I invite you also to subscribe to my channel, share the videos, give me a like, and see you next time in Patchwork with Claudia. Bye.